Yeah. And welcome back
to the channel. Listen, Cody Curry here, and this is 110 SAS Actual. Lewis Machine and Tool. That's what we have for you today. But this isn't just any LMT. This is LMT's own entry into SOCCOM's MRGG-A trials. What are the MRGG-A trials? Well, let me give you a rundown. It stands for Mid-Range Gas Gun Assault. SOCOM got together and they said, hey, we need something that hits harder than 5.56, hits further than 5.56, and hits more precise. We want to provide our SOF operators the capability to engage man-sized targets with precision and lethality at extended ranges. So they called upon the manufacturing elites and told them, bring your best 14.5-inch gun chambered in 6.5 Creedmoor. And by the way, it needs to match some testing criteria. Now, the testing criteria was rather rigorous. An accuracy threshold requirement of 1.5 MOA for 15,000 rounds. An objective of 0.5 MOA groups at 100 yards with a threshold of 1 MOA provided with 140 grain XM 1200 ammo. They said it needs to be under 9 pounds with a threshold of 10.5 pounds. 500 rounds in between stoppages. It must have M4 ergonomics and ambidextrous controls. It needs to have a QD can with a sound objective of 130 decibels. The rifle shall have less gas blowback than an M110 with and without a can. Shall not have proprietary magazines. The barrel has to be capable of being changed within 5 minutes to another. And it had to have M-lock rails. Whew. If a kind of gun like this exists, sounds like it might be the best thing since Samuel Colt changed the world. So when I seen one of these barrels pop up, I knew I had to snag it. So this isn't the complete MRGG-A entry. It's just the barrel, the 14.5 6.5 Creedmoor barrel. While many things about this gun is essentially identical to the entry, there are some key things that aren't. At the moment, getting a complete thing as a civilian, well, it would likely be impossible. However, rumor has it, only 32 of these barrels exist in civilian hands and even a handful of the complete uppers. The lowers, well, sorry about our luck. Now, I heard that on the internet, so it has to be true, right? I don't know. So, you know what the MRGG-A is supposed to be about. Let's see what it's actually about and head out to the 110 SAS range. Now, does this gun make you feel some kind of way? If not, you may need to check in with your local neurologist because, brother, this thing is no joke. First, running and gunning with this thing, it feels great, absolutely fantastic. It's gassed very well with and without a can. It shoots incredibly flat and incredibly soft. It's buttery smooth. Staying on target and just ripping rounds, it's not a chore. It's very easy. It's very well done. And did you see that accuracy? Guys, I can honestly say that I have never owned a large frame gasser capable of 0.5 MOA 19 shot groups. 19 shots. That's outstanding, consistent precision, an absolute tack driver. Even with the cheap junk SMB 140 grain FMJs, it still pulled 1.28 MOA. I ran the Hornady ELD match 140 grain ammo for the actual accuracy test that you've seen in the video. I can report 2,475 feet per second muzzle velocity with a standard deviation of 12. So we know this gun shoots unreal groups. We know it's smooth. But what really makes it different and stand out apart from a 7.62 large frame gasser? Well, it's the 6.5 Creed pills and their ultra high ballistic coefficient and lower felt recoil. That's what really makes this gun an excellent intermediate caliber gun. You're saving weight in the ammo and gaining a much better performing cartridge for very little trade-off. Ballistically, plug it into your ballistic calculator, it performs almost identical to an 18-inch 7.62 running 175 grain pills. Overall, I can say LMT absolutely knocked this out of the park with this one. A 14.5 inch is just short enough that makes it super easy to maneuver and handle and just long enough to get ideal ballistic performance. It's really just the pinnacle of do-it-all carbine. It has less recoil than a 7.62 and harder hitting than a 5.56 and a nice and compact weapon system. I really hope they drop these for the civilian market in mass quantities. It'll make for a fantastic general purpose rifle. And with LMT's quick barrel change, going from a sniper to like an assaulter role in just a couple minutes is a very nice feat. So guys, that's a wrap. I genuinely cannot thank you guys enough for the views, the shares, and subscribing. The page has really grown. We're gaining a lot of momentum, and man, I'm just having a ball with this. So keep up the support, guys, and we'll just keep bringing you more and more stuff, and we'll keep at it. Thanks.